I've been sitting here thinking, and I'm trying to figure out where everything has gone wrong for Nerdrosoft, and I can't pinpoint it. I can't figure out like an exact spot where everything started going and falling apart. I don't think moving into this office was a bad idea. I think what was a bad idea was quite possibly just my I guess I could use the word ignorance when it comes to how digital distribution works. I think that was a bad call, honestly. Now the good news is we do have a hosting deal here. I'm curious to see what we get from it. So the offer is we get $2.60 per megabit per hour, and it's currently using 6 megabits per second. I don't know how that, I don't understand how that works exactly. I'm going to be totally honest, but I'm curious, I guess, to see how things go. I do think that's going to push my internet bill right back up though, which has me a little worried. So I guess we're going to want to keep an eye on that. And if hosting ends up being really expensive due to internet bills, then we're going to have another set of problems, which is great. Hosting used to be a really good way to make money. So let's have a little look here. So internet, yeah, minus 150. Deals are currently 188. So that's good. Minus 290,000. A lot of that being salary. There's contents insurance. I mean, we're just spending a lot on salary. We just need to release. We need to release something is what we need to do. I don't think contract work is going to do us any favors. And I do think we have enough money to survive. I mean, looking here, we have 11 million we can withdraw. So we have more money in savings than we currently have in our bank account. So I think we'll manage. A lot of deals coming in though. We have a print job. By December this year, they want 6 million copies. I think we can do that. So we'll accept that job. We can get that done, hopefully. You guys want hosting. So sure. And then I don't think there's any other hosting deals, or are there? Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. So I think we can hope that the money from deals will outweigh what it costs in internet bills, hopefully. Anyway, we do have more education here. Margaret Summers and the core team wants to be an artist, so we'll go for 2D. You want programming, so that's going to be networking. Why not? You want a bit of art, so you're going to be... let's max out 3D. Why not? And you want a bit of programming, so let's give you system, and we'll just start the journey towards being a system programmer there, or a generic programmer, I guess. Okay, so now we've moved forward another month. Let's take a look here. So, okay, so printing just cost me a lot. That's good. So I honestly didn't quite realize that printing cost as much as it did. Hopefully we make that money back. Deals are now up to 2,000, which is all right. Internet is currently, so the deals are making more than the internet is costing. So that's good. That's I guess what we want. Whether or not that keeps up, we'll see. It'll definitely be interesting. Definitely gonna be interesting. Over 1 million of these in storage, 5.4 million to go. So we can move, I mean, I guess a decent-ish amount per month. I do get the feeling that we're gonna need more couriers again though. Maybe. We'll figure it out. We might have to call some couriers last minute to make this thing work. Which is worrying again, because money. We are losing so much. Oh wow, the deals just shot up though. Okay, so the deals are okay. I'm not sure where that's coming from though. I don't think it's the hosting. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not the hosting doing that. I think that might just be making deliveries that's making that happen. So, again, we'll hope for the best on that. Deals wise, life manager. I mean, sure. We'll throw that in the store as well. See how that plays out for us. Hopefully very good. Let's also get this thing reviewed again by the subsidiary. They don't have the capacity to deal with it. Well, they're gonna. They are gonna. That's why they're there. And also to, you know, occasionally release things and hopefully make money on it. What are we looking here? So this is the review for Zippy, which is now 5.1. Not bad. Let's iterate Zippy a little bit. And there we go. So end that. And then Paint is a 7.4 right now. We'll iterate Paint as well, just to make sure we really lock that in and really make it good. Paint, I think, because it's the first time we're doing something with a 2D editor, I think it needs to be like particularly good, to be totally honest. Let's see here. Finances. Deals kind of up there again a little bit. Internet is currently minus 11,000. Okay, well, that's good. Minus 11,000 is a lot. Servers seem to be doing all right. I'm a bit annoyed about that internet bill, though. That's a lot of money. That is a tremendous amount of money. Also, I know down here is quite filthy at the minute. I'm not too stressed about that. You want 500,000 copies by December? I honestly don't see that happening. We have a lot going on there already with printing, so not gonna bother with that. Not gonna bother with that. We're just gonna leave that printing job alone. Is what we're gonna do. Oh wow, we are losing. So how much are we losing per month? So it was minus 249,000 last month. The deal's picking up a little bit though, so that's good. Printing's costing us a lot as well. Although I have to assume it's the printing deals that are making us... It's not the hosting, is it? Or maybe it is, because this still has 4.3 million units still to... I don't know. Is it? It is. It's the printing deliveries that's making us the money there. Well, that's fair enough. Hopefully we can get all those shipped out in time. We could probably... I mean, how many of those are in storage right now? 2.2? We could probably hire a couple more couriers. We have 5. So let's have them all come in at like staggered times or something. I don't know. There's not really any reason for it, but we'll do it anyway. And then we'll do arrival time of 8 and apply. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll stagger the times again for those. Not really any reason, but I think having that many couriers will get this job done really comfortably, and I think we're making enough money on the shipping thing that we can make this work. So essentially, we should have couriers coming in all throughout the day to pick things up here. Is me thinking, which should be good, honestly. Let's have a little look. We are 2.5 million still to go, which is fair enough. And in terms of finances, we do seem to be making a little bit more every month on deals. So we might be able to turn this around eventually. Eventually. That's a very big eventually. Oh no, that right there's not bad. We only lost 50,000 last month, which is considerably less than we have been losing before. So not gonna complain. Not gonna complain about that at all. That's good. That's progress. That means that the deals are starting to work even better. So if we can keep that going, and if we can manage to get deals to the point where they're actually making profit, then this is gonna start going in a way that previous companies in Software Inc. have gone for me, where I start making enough money from deals to keep the company afloat while I'm building up teams to make a lot of software. So this might actually do really good for me. Now you guys want a lot of copies. You guys want copies by May. I'm gonna accept that because I know we can do it. We have everything in storage for this. I'm pretty sure we can do that as well. So I think you guys want a lot by December. Let's accept it because I think we can do that as well. So we'll start taking these printing jobs and we'll hope that we can do all of them. I'm pretty sure we can. I'm pretty confident we can. Yeah, we've actually finished one of them already. So that's good. And I think these ones as well, we're going to manage to finish pretty quickly as well. Now looking at money, we're not going to be making as much, I think, this month on the deals. We're absolutely not. but that's okay. I think as long as we can keep them coming, we'll be all right. As long as the deals kind of keep rolling in, we'll manage. Yeah, so if we have a look, we can see, I mean, the money dropped last month. It was minus 50, now it's minus 121. But again, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. If we can get a few more good print jobs, I think we'll be all right, is what I think we'll be. So we're just going to have to hope that we get deals. Honestly, that's all we need to do. We need to sit about and hope we get these deals, because I imagine our money's going to be, yeah, even lower this month, so. Oh, we're being robbed? Seriously? The police are here, though. That's good. Quite a few of them, actually. Are these guys getting away with... Oh, they are getting away with printers. They're getting away with quite a few of my printers. Seriously? Out of oh, man. Only it's 600,000. They got 10 of them. I got 50% contents insurance, so let's leave it for a month so that cashes out, and then it's only going to cost me 300,000. Alternatively, I'll get the 300,000 back next month, so we'll get the printers back right now, and everything should be all right. Now, the good news is both Zippy X2 and Paint are really coming along. They're definitely getting there. Ooh, we got, what is this? Sure, we can afford that. There we go. So we got the 300 back. People are noticing we haven't got an audio tool out recently. We haven't released anything in years. We really haven't. Like, it's been a long time. It was 96 is the last time we released something. It was 5 years ago. It was Zippy X, which still has a couple of active users and still has unavoidable marketing. Can we port that to anything? I mean, we can actually. Let's port it to those. And let's see if we can get some active users. I would doubt it. It's a 5-year-old piece of software, but we might as well try. We might as well see if we can get a few extra sales, get a little bit of revenue coming in, because we aren't at the minute. We aren't getting deals. We're not getting any offers, so hopefully good things will happen. Education-wise, I really need to automate this. I really need to get HR management going for education, because I don't mind doing. I don't mind doing this. I don't mind going through and manually picking things, but I do think we want to automate this. We kind of want to automate everything, really. That's why the Zippy team is the Zippy team, because they're supposed to be, you know, they're the ones that are going to be constantly making Zippy products. You know, that's the point. So I guess we'll see. What are my deals making then? So the deals are making 100,000, and it's still more than the internet costs. So that's not bad. We're getting a profit of maybe 40,000 from the deals, which isn't amazing, but not dreadful. So Zippy has been ported. We're making nothing from sales, I'm assuming. Yeah, 10,000. So the sales are still, they're just dropping every month, which is probably less than ideal, to be totally honest, but whatever. Not the end of the world. You guys are all up here doing your thing. I mean, some of you aren't doing anything. I guess you're probably designers more than anything. What is this? Yeah, we can do that. It's a very, very small print job. We'll take it. That'll get us a little bit of extra money, which is all right. I do feel like we could maybe take some support deals. I feel like we could manage it with the service team, but at the same time, I don't want to be doing support for somebody else when we do get around to releasing something like Zippy X2 and Paint. And to be totally honest, I'm thinking we're going to market these. It's February 2002 right now. Let's announce March 2010, I'm sorry. Let's announce February 2003 for, I mean, let's review these first. So Paint and Zippy X2. I want to get reviews for both of them. So Paint is currently an 8.9. That's pretty good. Zippy X2 is currently a 7.5. So Zippy X2 can be iterated a little bit. which I think is fair enough. So there we go. So Zippy X2 has been iterated a little bit. Paint, honestly, I'm gonna say it is February. It's gonna be June 2003 for paint is what we're gonna do there. Then we're gonna put out a press release. We are gonna put out a press build, and let's see. Nerdrosoft announces paint. The target demographic doesn't know who Nerdrosoft is. It's being developed. It's cutting edge. Yada yada yada. All right, that's progress, is what that is. I think we can do it. I think we can do good things. And then I think Zippy X2 needs to be bigger and better and huge and incredible and all that kind of stuff. So I think Zippy X2, if we're doing 2003 for paint, I'm very tempted to say 2003 for this and December for Zippy X2, which would be 8 years since the last one. And I think that's what we do with it. I think we need to say it's December. Because again, if we look at the reviews from Slide Tap, it's, according to them, it's not terrible. So I would almost argue that, I mean, it's a year and a half out. We probably don't want to start putting out press builds yet. But we've at least announced it. We've at least said that we're doing it. So I kind of feel okay with this. I feel like this is a bit of progress. And if these two releases are successful and popular and huge and big and great for the company, then we are in a better spot. So let's grab you and throw you onto there. You want a print job by December? We can do that. Absolutely, we can do that. There's no other hosting deals at the minute, unfortunately. To be honest, I'm only going to take hosting and printing. I don't know what IP jobs are. I'll take those. Because I have no idea what an IP job is, but we'll take it. I mean, it's something new, so why not, I guess. It'd be interesting if Zippy X2 started getting followers from the fact that it was released, but whatever. So you're not having your social needs met. That's because you sit in a room on your own, which I guess is not something the game wants you to do. What do you even do? So you're in the service team, and I guess you're not... There's no tickets. The service team has nothing to do. Well, not really. They have verified bugs, but what if we were to say that the service team could work on paint? Would that speed it up at all? Or would it slow it down? That's kind of the question. I feel like it's worth a shot. I feel like it's worth a try putting them on there. Because, I mean, I don't think it can hurt, right? It might get some of them a bit more education. It might get some of them in a spot where we can put them in different jobs. The Zippy team has a bunch of promotions ready. So, programmer, what do we need right now? Network. You can do a bit of networking, so we'll promote that. You can't do networking at all, so we'll get that. You can, we'll max that. You can't do it at all. I don't know if these are, I mean, you're not all in the Zippy team, but that's okay. You're my core team. You want to be an artist. There you go. So that should speed things up a little bit. We just got a bunch of trained network programmers with the Zippy team. So that should be good. That, I think, should be good. Let's have a look at our subsidiary then. I'm curious. Because in terms of worth, they're climbing. They are climbing. They have a lot more in the bank than we do. They have a lot more in the bank than we do. Hold on a minute. Where did that all come from? So they have 2 releases coming up, both in December. They have a 3D and a 2D editor. What do you mean this made 93 million in profit? What? I'm sorry? I'm taking some of that money is what I'm doing. I've got 6 million right now. I am taking 40 from my subsidiary. I don't even care. Don't even care. It's ridiculous. What are you guys worth? You guys aren't worth much. Can we have a look at you really quick? So you have 15. Alpha Like has 59 products. They have invented almost none of them. Oh, they do anti-Trojan alarm. Oh, wow. Hold on, you guys aren't worth much anymore? Interesting. You were my biggest competitor for a while. I could swear you were my biggest competitor at one point. Details. I would like to do this. And I would like you to be a subsidiary. And let's give you, I've got 4.3. Let's give you 13848,750. There you go. So I got some patents from that, or some patents, whatever you want to call it. Let me have a look at your details. So you, in December of this year, have Anti-Trojan Alarm 23 coming up. You specialize in antivirus. Interesting. So it's interesting because that means we can now trade this IP if we really want to. So looking at most recent releases, this did make a profit for them. But we have console operating systems. So we have the X9, which was good. So we could, if we wanted to, I don't think we can tell them to work on that, but we could transfer the X9 to be a Nerdrosoft IP, and we could have the X9 at some point be something that we go ahead and have some fun with. Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. It's interesting though that Alpha Like is now my subsidiary. That's funny to me, honestly, because you know they were. I could swear they were a big competitor. You know, they were the ones doing the other antivirus software. Your subsidiary Slide Tab is running out of money. No, they're not. It's just because I took half of it. Whether the company can create new products on its own. Oh, I can give them things, can't I? That's the thing I can do. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Does that mean I can I not assign a subsidiary to this? Oh, that would have been, no. That would have been very interesting. Get one of my subsidiaries working on this rather than anything else. Let's put this on source control. I'm not sure if I did that or not. I'll put you on source control as well. Oh, that would be interesting. Getting Alpha Like working on Zippy. After all these years of being mortal enemies, they come together. We have a print job there for Anti-Crime Ender. Of course we do. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I don't think they're gonna pay me for it. They're my subsidiary, but okay. Does that mean I'm publishing this? No, they publish it. I guess I just handle printing. I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm actually a little bit confused, to be totally honest. Let's go ahead and get this reviewed by Slide Tap, and let's get this reviewed by Alpha Like, and see what both companies think of both softwares. So Paint is a 9.4 right now. That's pretty good. Zippy X2 is an 8.3. That's pretty good as well. I'm curious to see how Alpha Like manage with the release of their new antivirus in just a couple of months. Alpha Like is running out of money, really? Oh wow, they are. We gave them so much money. I don't want all those IPs either. I really don't. Can they survive? Wow, they spent what? Where did they spend all of that? So I gave them a bunch of money. Right? Hold on. Let me look at let me turn all of these off. So their balance. So that's where I bought them, and that's where I put, I think, a bunch of money into the company, right? I bought them, yeah, August. Bills. So their bills are down here. There's no, oh wow, 4.3 million? I'm sorry? So that's their bills. Let me see. So sales? So their sales are here. They're not making much. Licenses. So licenses is a red line somewhere. So licenses is here. Licenses isn't much. So sales and balance. Balance is there. Let's turn off licenses. That's salaries. Sales is what I'm looking for. Marketing, we don't need to look at. Stocks, we don't really need to look at. Distribution, don't really need. Where are they getting their money from then? Or are they just losing it? I think they are just losing it. Okay, well, that's a worry. Hopefully they stay in business. I'm definitely hoping they stay in business, because I think if they release their antivirus, they'll be okay, but we're going to find out, I suppose. It'll be interesting. If Alpha Light goes out of business, I'm getting rid of all of the IPs, is what I'm doing. I don't want any of them. I'm going to be totally honest. Running out of money. How much have they got? Wow, they have nothing. Okay, that's actually a major concern. Subsidiary, yes, they are worth next to nothing. Let's deposit a couple of million in there. Let's do 10 million in Alpha Like. We'll try and keep them alive. They have something releasing next month. If it's successful, they'll survive. If it's not, then we've just sank a bunch of money into this company for absolutely no reason. And honestly, I'll be quite annoyed because that was slide tap money. What do you mean burglars? I'm sorry? Not again. Where's the police? Oh, there they are. All right, well, I mean, if they could not do that, that'd be great. It took 15 items, really? Really? Okay, well, that's great. Education. Let's see what we got. Core team. Educate in... What do we need? System? So core team, educate system. Service team, whatever. Service team... Actually, system, because you guys are working on paint at the minute. So that's fine. You are Zippy team. Zippy team currently needs a bit of networking. So there you go. And that should be pretty good. All right. So how much is it going to cost to 900,000? Sure. We'll get 450,000 back from the from insurance, so that'll be okay. Is Alpha Like alive? I think they are. I think Alpha Like is okay. It's not said that I've been mentioned in regards to a takeover, so that's fine. Let's have a look at all companies. Alpha Like has 12 million right now. They've just released a new product. It is great. It is making money. It has active users. That's fine. So I would like in a couple of months to go back into Alpha Like and take my $10 million back, please. That's gonna be my plan, at least, is to get my $10 million back. We'll see how much they like that. I think in regards to paint, I think February 2002 is when we're going to move it into beta. And we're going to hope for the best there. This Zippy X2 is actually coming along really nicely. It's almost done. It's managed to catch up to paint, which is brilliant news. Let me see. You're up to 11 million products, 8.3. That's not bad. So that's making money. That's exactly what we want. In terms of details, I mean, unavoidable marketing, license cost is pretty good. Decent amount in stock. Not that many refunds. Good. All right. So they're making money again. I feel like taking my $10 million back is probably going to break that company and leave them with absolutely nothing, but we'll see. Also, details. So the next one is December 2004. So releasing Zippy X2 in December 2003 is a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay. That makes me quite happy. What's Slide Tap doing right now? Because I have no idea what they're doing. So they're doing December. They've got the 2 releases next December. Okay, so Slide Tap is kind of set up to do some big things, is what they're set up to do. That makes me really happy, honestly. That genuinely makes me really happy, because I think we're gonna end up seeing some good things from both of my subsidiaries. Potentially. definitely a potential, definitely a maybe. But I'm hopeful. Print job. We can totally do that. We'll accept it. Get a little bit of bonus money. What's our expenses right now? Still pretty rough. Still Still definitely quite rough. Those salaries a lot, the bills a lot. Just a lot. There's just a lot of things going on here. I'm just hopeful that Nerdrosoft will actually do good this year. Anyway, let's move Paint into beta. It wasn't quite finished, but we don't really have a choice. Let's market it. Let's do a press build. Zippy X2 releasing in December this year. We are going to start putting out like looks at it. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since Zippy came about, so this might be interesting. Print job for that, sure. We will take that one as well. Little bit of bonus money. Nothing too crazy. In terms of followers for Zippy X2, 134. It's going up a little bit. It's not tremendously popular. Demographic doesn't know who Nerdrosoft is. I'm sorry? It's only been 8 years. Or, yeah, something like that. Haven't really heard about Zippy X2. It has all the features. I don't know. I'm now suddenly quite nervous. I'm gonna be honest. Suddenly quite nervous. Let's cancel support for Wave. And I guess we could start working on a sequel to Wave Studio, actually. So Nerdrosoft Wave Studio, make a sequel. We'll just make it Nerdrosoft Wave Studio 2. Framework can be an existing one. We'll do... I think we'll do this one. That'll be fine. So... we'll put in everything that it had before. We can throw auto-tune in there. We can do a channel mixer. That's approximately 2 years now we're getting up to. System has like audio. You know what? What if we did everything? Approximately 3 years. We don't have a level 2 audio designer, unfortunately. Does recommend more programmers than we have as well. Let's try and bring this down a little bit. Let's bring rack simulation out of there, note editor out of there, auto tune out of there. Expected interest is already quite high. Approximately 2 years. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Let's make it 90. It's going to be quite expensive, but that's okay. We're using Land API for it. And I'm debating whether or not we have a subsidiary do it. Because Slide Tap could do it, but I don't know if I get the money for it. So I don't think we'll bother. SCM is going to be source control. 2D editor for it. What is this? In development. We can, oh yeah, we can use Paint, can't we? Let's use Paint. That's good. That means this can be, I guess the API for it, the framework for it isn't unique. Let's just do one OS for it as well. Does it matter if we don't use, what would happen if we use a new framework? Approximately 3 years. Let's do a new framework and let's take a risk with this. Approximately 5 years, but we can just call it Wave Studio. And if we do this right here, it'll have everything. Especially like if we bring the tech levels up a little bit. It does recommend, that's 6 years with like 22 programmers. That's a lot. Which suddenly has me thinking, do we wanna, how many years would that be between the first and the second one is the question. That would be, wow. Okay, that would say it's been 10 years almost since that one. So it would be 16 years between between Nerdrosoft Wave Studio and Wave Studio. That's a long time is what that is. Really long time. December 2003, can we get 5.4 million copies? Sure, we'll try it. We will try it. Oh wow, that is a long time. I don't think we have the team for it. I think we use an existing one. I think we use Land API. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Speed boosted by framework. Let me go back because we want to make sure this is a sequel. So make a sequel, use an existing framework, use land API. Let's just put everything in it that it had before. Let's add auto-tune in there. And we'll do a channel mixer. And that's approximately a year with a couple of new features in it. So this is just going to be Nerdrosoft Wave Studio 2 is what it's going to be. That's fine. It's going to be $90. Actually, it's going to be $89.99 is what it is. It's under $90 is what it is. We'll do that. We're going to use Paint. We are going to say it will run on these two operating systems. We are going to go next. That's expected interest. That's fine. And this is going to be... honestly, I'm going to say both teams, I think. I think we can put we can put both teams on it because I think by the time the design's done, we'll be good. So we'll put both teams on that for Nerdrosoft Wave Studio 2. Approximately a year. Let's start. Won't be able to release the product before those other ones. Yeah, that's fine. So there we go. We'll let that go ahead. The designers can kind of go a little bit nuts there and have a grand old time. We are coming up to the release of Paint, which is good news. And Zippy X2, honestly, probably ready to move forward. Let's get a review of it from, let's do an outsourced review so it's unbiased. I mean, we're paying them for it, but it's relatively unbiased. Outsourced review is 8.7, so it's honestly not as good as some of the things I've released. I think it'll probably end up being great rather than outstanding, but that's okay. That's honestly okay. It's not the end of the world. I think once Paint releases, we move Zippy X2 into beta, is what we do. And we really need to hope that Paint is fantastic. Let's do another marketing run for it. Let's do another press build. And let's just hope that good things happen here. I think Wave Studio 2 being relatively quick to develop might work out here. And I'm thinking we might end up in a situation where we can hopefully get 3 releases in a relatively decent amount of time. So Paint is ready to release. My printers are apparently getting backed up. Distribution is fine. That's going to be sorted. So release it. We're going to release Paint is what we're doing. So it's out in the world and it is outstanding. And its publisher is Fancy Clap Blade, which is good. I mean, I guess what we want to do, there's not a lot of units in stock. Let's start printing. Let's do a maximum at any one time of 150,000 because I think we can manage that, and that should be pretty good. So we'll do that. We'll print it. Our press build has been reviewed. Beta review of Paint might be a big hit. Features at $70. I am nervous is what I am. I'm quite nervous to see if Paint actually works out. We did say Zippy X2 would be promoted, so it's going into beta. And Wave Studio 2 is almost done with its second iteration. Third iteration is going to take no time at all. I'm really hoping this does good. Oh, also, deals. We have deals. Printing. 3 million by November. I don't think we can do it. We can do that one, I think. I don't think we could do the 3 million by November, unfortunately. Be a good amount of money if we could. I just don't think it's going to happen. All companies... Alpha-like really didn't make as much as I think they wanted to make from that. 25 million. They must have ridiculous expenses. That came out 6 months ago, and it's made 25 million, 740,000 units sold for $53. But they have no money. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna be honest. Can I get rid of the company? Can I sell the I don't know if I can even sell a company. I don't know. It's weird to me that they're not doing good. Anyway, we're currently sitting at $14.7 million. Let's see what that goes to next month. It's going to be, oh, we just made $1 million. Alpha Like's running out of money again. They're done. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. So that was 2.9 million in sales, which means 42,000 active users on Paint. It just made 2 million last month. All right. It needs to make another 5 million to break even, I think. Probably, yeah. 5 million to break even, but that's okay. It's our first release in 6 years. It's the first time we've ever released something in the summer. And it's the first time we've ever had 2 releases for the same year. I think that's a big deal as well. We also have a lot of people want education here. So let's go down through that. You are service team. Educate you in audio. So let's sort by team here. Core team. I mean, I guess we could educate in, let's see, let's do audio because they're going to be working in Wave Studio shortly. Service team, educate you in 2D, I guess. Service team, educate you in 2D. Then we have the Zippy team and a lot of design here. So the Zippy team is not familiar with audio design. They can do 2D. So let's give you a bit of, let's do this. Audio the whole way done. Oh, you've got some. Okay. Alrighty. End of July 2003. $15.9 million right now. 17 million. Okay. Okay. So Paint is it's doing pretty good, is what it's doing. It's doing pretty good. We are selling a good amount of copies there. So that's fantastic news. That's exactly what we want. We want to be selling those copies. Wave Studio Iteration 4 almost done. Honestly, at this rate, it'll be done by the time Zippy X2 goes out. And I'm nervous about Zippy X2, honestly. I think it'll make money. I do think it'll make money, but I just have this sneaking suspicion that it's not going to make quite as much as I'd like. And also, if my there was a cut in the video a minute ago. If my voice sounds a little weird after that cut, the reason for that cut is because I needed to go cough up a lung. I have done a lot of talking the last couple of days, a lot of live streaming. Admittedly, I'm recording this video like a couple of days before it goes out, but the point is I've done a lot of talking, a lot of live streaming, and yeah, my throat is a little worse for wear right now, but it's okay. I'll survive. Paint right there, almost breaking even, still making 2 million a month. Not bad. Alpha Like, on the other hand, it's having a bad time. It really is. It's not having a good time. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with Alpha Like. I'm going to trade all the IPs that they don't own, other than the X, which I'll let... Actually, you know what? No, let me trade all the IPs they don't own. I'll keep the X with them for a second, because I want to transfer that to Nerdrosoft in a minute. But I've just taken half of their properties. Let me look at my releases, which is this. Let me look at a certain section, the inventor section, because I don't want any of these, and I'm willing to trade the IPs. So Record Pause can go to Smile Blow Delight Studio. Office Light can go to Smile Blow Delight Studio. Even if these have made profits, a lot of them don't have active users, but that's fine. Print Style Suite, again, out to those guys. Not a lot of money for that. And Sign Tools can go out there as well for not a lot of money. And that leaves me with my own releases, and it gave me a little bit of extra cash from that company, which was, who was it? So who just bought all that company? Smile Blow Delight Studio. Yeah, these guys, $360 million worth of company right there. That's fine. They can have those. And then for Alpha Like, what I want to do is I'm going to take the X. I'm going to take the X out of there. I am curious to see what it's worth. If we were to trade that IP, they'll take it for 18,000. I'm not going to do that. I would almost like to give that to to these guys to slide tap and see what they can do with it. I mean, if we were to look at products and we were to say, you know, trade an IP or something like that, I don't necessarily know how to give it to them. I think I might have to, I think I'd probably have to change things up a little bit, but I would like to maybe get them working on it. I would like to get an operating system done at some point, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Honestly, I'm just happy that Paint is making money. I'm excited to get Zippy X2 out and then Nerdrosoft Wave Studio 2. We can have both teams working on. I do think we could probably go ahead. Alpha Like just went bankrupt. So that means we've just taken over Anti-Trojan Alarm, which is still technically making money. I'm going to transfer that to my subsidiary, is what I'm going to do. So does that mean that they're gone. Yeah, they are gone. Right. Trade IP. I don't know if I can transfer it. I don't think it's going to let me right now because I just got it. I don't want it though. That's the thing, but I have to take up support now, don't I? So let's get the I think we're going to get the service team doing support for that. A lot of active users. Marketing wise, I need to give it to a team. I can give it to you guys. I'll do that. Then the budget can be, I don't know what the budget should be. Let's do like, I don't know, 50,000 on that for the budget. We'll have Slide Tap manage marketing. It's maybe a bit unfair to have Slide Tap manage marketing, but we're just going to have them do it. Also, can I minimize these? I can right click them. So let's have those minimized. I think we're doing okay with support on those. I think we can move this up to there as well. And we'll see how things work out there. Hopefully Slide Tap can do a good job with the marketing on Anti-Trojan Alarm. I would very much, that really just broke down there in terms of profits. That's really unfortunate though. I mean, trade IP, I don't think I can give it to my subsidiary. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't want it though. That's my issue. I don't want Anti-Trojan Alarm. I don't care for it. I'm not really into it. You know what I mean? It's not something I particularly care for, but whatever. We'll see if Slide Tap can maybe bring some sales back. Zippy X2 releasing next month. Let's do another press release really quick there. And let's just hope it does good. Let's hope it does good. 22.6 million went up to 24. I'm pretty sure it's fair to say that we are probably, this thing, we can just end marketing on that, honestly. That's unfortunate that that's going to stop making money, but that's just the way of it, I guess. Core team, you want a bit of design. I mean, audio, I guess. Educate, audio design. There we go. So, I was right. I was definitely right. Wave Studio 2 is essentially, seriously? Seriously, guys? Can we not do this? Can we not rob me again? I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this, but okay. They're robbing less and less. This is ready to go into development. This is now ready to release. So Zippy X2 has gone out. That's good. Let's see how quick the development on Wave Studio 2 is fantastically quick. Right, we are on 24 million right now. Zippy X2. Where are we gonna go in January 2004? We're going to 25 million. Oh no. Zippy X2 doesn't. Oh, we didn't print any copies. We didn't print anything. We didn't print anything at all. Oh no. That's maximum 500,000. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Of course it didn't sell anything. Oh, we just lost out in day one sales. That's bad. That's really bad. There's a good amount of it in stock now, though, so hopefully it'll pick up this month. Oh, dear. 25 million, 25.7 million is going to go to 27.9 million. Oh, no. It made just shy of a million. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to port it. We're going to port it to recent releases. We have a few operating systems here. We have all of these ones. We have this one. Let's port it to all of those. And let's do the same with Paint as well, which I imagine is going to take, it'll take a minute. It's definitely going to take some time to support all this. But I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's definitely going to be a worthwhile thing to support this. And I think what we could maybe even do is assign the Zippy team to both of those jobs and try and get that done even quicker. Because if we can bring the money up on Zippy X2, that'll be good. Our biggest competitor is gone. That's an important thing to keep in mind there as well. Our biggest competitor is gone. They are not. They were a subsidiary for a while, and you know they're gone. They're not doing so good, is what they're doing. So I'm hopeful we can do some good here. We are making money. You know, Paint is making money. Zippy X2 is making money. That's fantastic. Wave Studio 2 it's coming along quite nicely. So hopefully good things will happen. I'm just hoping that Zippy X2 picks up. We're at 29.9 million. We're gonna go to 32.4. That's actually not bad. That's good. Did that just, yeah, 1.1 million. So it is picking up. So that's what we want to see. It's got how many active users? 55,000. It's not amazing, but it'll do. All in all, though, we've turned things around. We're making money again. I feel like we could probably get another team, to be honest. I do feel like we could get another team. We might honestly need a support team, unless we want to say that Slide Tap does support for Paint, but I don't think that would be a good idea, to be totally honest. Let's go ahead and bring the port job for Paint up there a little bit as well. See if we can get it on a couple of different operating systems. All in all, porting seems to be, it takes a lot longer in this version of Software Inc. than it took in previous versions. And I've seen a few people on the Software Inc. Discord and on Reddit and a couple of other places saying that they're not big fans of that. Honestly, I'm kind of in agreement. I'm not a huge fan of it myself, but that's all right. I mean, it's just, it takes a while. I feel like the game before was super easy, you know? It was really, really easy to beat Software Inc. And it used to be the case that if you had 33.9 million like we do right now, you wouldn't have to worry about anything. It's not that anymore. And I think that's good. I do genuinely think it's for the best that it's not just a case of, oh, you get $34 million, go ahead, do whatever you ever want to do. It shouldn't be like that. It should still be possible to fail. And I definitely feel like it is, to be totally honest. So that's not the end of the world. Let me see. Zippy X2 was only great. That's interesting. Also didn't make as much last month as I would have liked, but that's okay. 5 million from Paint last month from its port. That's good. So Paint is tremendously popular. Let's do a thing here. Let me sort by type, and we need more cleaning. I think honestly we could hire another cook, but let's hire 2 more cleaners. Let's get 1 more IT support, 1 more maintenance, and a bit more security as well. I think security is going to be a pretty good shot. That way we have more people at the doors and more people potentially stopping burglars coming in during the day, which again, probably a very good thing to do, to be totally honest. So $38 million right now. That's going to go to $41.4 million. Another 5 million last month from Paint. Good Lord. Let's start a sequel. Let's make a, let's do Paint XL is what we'll do. We'll do Paint XL. Use an existing framework. We'll use Core 2D wants 0% royalties and supports almost everything. Good Lord. Okay. Wait, that's mine. Core 2D is mine, isn't it? Interesting. Okay. So we can add a bit of everything here. And then the only thing we don't have, we can do Beautify now. So approximately 2 years for Paint XL. Let's make it 70, I guess. And let's put it on source control. And this should be fine. We can make this work. Approximately 2 years is a bit of time, but that's okay. We'll put it on both of those operating systems. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, I guess. Publisher, marketing, yes. And we'll just develop, I guess. We'll just let it slowly get designed over time. Because obviously the porting is going to take a bit of time. And some of our designers, I don't think anyone on any of our teams is really set to, they're not set to do any specific jobs. So they're going to kind of be chilling a little bit on the old Paint XL design, but that's fine. 45 million, not bad. My printers are getting backed up, really? Oh, it's these ones are getting backed up. They're fine. Who cares about the basement printers these days? I don't need them. Oh, wow, Paint's almost done. Okay, that's gonna be exciting. Paint actually being on the modern operating systems, I mean, it's still doing 5 million every month. I'd be curious to see if that's gonna go up, because that'd be really cool. So 5.1 million, 5.09. Okay, so it's still doing fine. We are coming up to near $50 million. So that's good as well. I think we need more support. And I think very tempting to very tempting to try and buy out some more companies, but I don't think we'll do that. Let's have a look at you guys. So December this year, you've got render styles and ink frames. I think I really want to see what you guys do with that. I really want to see if Slide Tap actually do some good here. Because we've got Wave Studio 2 in development. We've got Paint XL in design. What I'm, I guess, curious about then is, can we get to a point where we're releasing like multiple softwares in like good amounts of time? Can't keep up with support for Paint. Wow. We've missed a lot of tickets. I think we really need to expand the support team here. We might need a second service team, honestly. Might not be a bad idea to get a second service team in here, but we'll deal with that at some point, because, and I know I don't usually do an outro in these videos, but my throat's a bit sore. We've got $50 million. I feel like things have come back a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. I can breathe a huge sigh of relief that Nerdrosoft has pulled it back, and that our porting jobs are all done. I'm quite happy about that. As for Anti-Trojan Alarm 23, you know, I don't want it, so I'm going to take $400,000 from Smile Blow to get rid of that. As for the X9, it's an operating system, so we can't port it to anything. I'm very tempted. I mean, we don't want to sell it, but I'm very tempted. I think we're going to bring it back. And I think, honestly, what I might try and do is be really cheeky. I realize it's only 2004 right now. I'm thinking we're gonna put together an operating system that's gonna take like 13 years to make. It's gonna have everything in it can possibly have, and it's just gonna be X, is what we're gonna call it. It's gonna release in December of 2017, and that's gonna be my plan. Also, Paint made way less money last month, but we've got $50 million with a few things on the way. So I think we'll be all right. I think we are, yeah, Paint XL is already designing itself like crazy. So we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It's been my did I just say washing? I don't think I said watching. Anyway, thank you so much for bathing. It's been my absolute pleasure as always. This just got weird. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.